right.
A cheer from the audience. A lot of TheWind fans here. Old school player. Up here to the top right. Miso Zenith. Or as the guy from Street Fighter 4 calls him.
All right. Now, what builds are we going to see this time?
Remember the rocks here, guys. There's such a glare on the screen. Remember the rocks, guys. Very important. If they're destroyed and you fast expanded, it's hard to cover both areas, especially with units like Speedlings or Speed Roaches. You can be punished quite quickly.
And you know, some people do like to open Roach on this map, but the problem with it is that Lings can just be attacking those rocks non-stop. Roaches can't stop them because of their short range of 3.
Yes.
So you have to be really careful. Going Roach on this map, extremely, extremely risky. If you go Roach, if you see Roach on this map, normally it's going to turn into a Roach Baneling all in. So it's not a very good move, in my opinion, on this map, ZVZ. I think we're definitely not going to see Roach openings, and if we do, I'm just going to scratch my head and call these guys newbies.
Well, not too many Zergs left in the tournament so far.
Yeah.
So it's sad to see both these guys duke it out.
Miso going ahead and grabbing a spawning pool before his gas once again, which may make us think that he is going to, you know, go for Roaches again. And hatchery first. Yes.
And he filled out that hatchery application. He passed the interview with TheWind. He got the job.
Wow.
Came home and said, Mom, Dad, I'm going to be a hatchery.
But isn't his mom and dad that hatchery itself?
But the mom and dad are very unforgiving. They're like, I want you to grow up and be an Ultralisk cavern. He's like, but I'll be happy as a hatchery.
Hatcheries are important. You can't make Ultras without a hatchery.
No son of mine will be a hatchery.
Okay, so, you know, I have to say, if you go hatchery first in ZVZ, you become ahead if your opponent does not early pool. That's the rock, paper, scissors aspect. Early pool beats fast hatch, beats everything else.
Yeah.
Beats the fast pool.
It's true. It's true. So there's a little bit of a mind game early on. We're trying to predict how your opponent's going to do it. It's not completely random. So when we say rock, paper, scissors, what we mean is there are some hard counters to certain build orders.
Yeah, man.
So don't feel like it's actually random.
Yeah, it's
and
like,
you can wiggle your way out of it.
All right, so we have the Zerglings going out.
The hatchery almost done. More Lings on the way. Now, does TheWind have Lings on the way? He does have a few.
That's right. You got to get those Lings out, and I'll be interested to see what TheWind transitions into here. You know, you can go for a very safe Spinecrawler based play, or you can go into, you know, mass Speedling, but it looks like he's going to stay completely mineral based. So we may even be seeing some, you know, Roach Queen play, something like that.
Now, he did go around the Lings up here to the top. You see TheWind spots it here. TheWind, an experienced Zerg vs. Zerg player, probably going to have superior micro to Miso Zenith.
And, you know, this is kind of interesting. Miso's build seems to be just a little bit weird to me. You know, oh, look at this. This is very big. He does not want to lose too many Zerglings.
Well, the red Lings are separated from the main base over here, TheWind, with good defense. More Lings are streaming out now. Remember, the red player, TheWind, is going to go for Banelings.
Queen chilling down here.
Queen just getting tan over here. Meanwhile, he's attacking the rocks. And is he going to spot it? Is he going to spot it? No, he does not spot the Baneling nest, so he can't be entirely sure what's coming at him. Spinecrawlers spaced out very well here.
Yeah, that's beautiful. No Baneling splash will hit 2 of those. It's going to be very, very safe, but nice hitting the rocks there. This is the one problem with this map in early expanding or Roach play. The Zerglings can just take down those rocks, but a lot of Spinecrawlers.
Oh, man. I don't know if TheWind has an adequate plan. He's just going to keep making Spinecrawlers. Meanwhile, our yellow Zerg, Miso Zenith, is going to expand. Banelings on the way. They're just little baby Banelings right now, but they're going to grow up.
That's right. They're going to cocoon into some bigger Banelings. And, you know, I don't know. Yeah, the plan here is it's pretty rough because if Miso scouts it just right and reacts just right, he can get a good economy up while he's forcing so many Spinecrawlers.
Uh-oh. Where's he going to move the Banelings?
Definitely in through the back door, rather.
Ling speed here. Finishes.
And
what's he going to do? What's he going to do? He's
wants-
got to be very careful with these Banelings.
yeah, the spine crawlers just completely own him. But look at this. No queens on the ramp anymore. Running into the queen, that's a horrible plan.
He does manage to take out the queen and the spine crawlers here, or at least one is still left. Another one's on the way. Oh, man. Actually, you know what? The wind, I think, is going to hold this up. A lot of that was bad Baneling placement.
Yeah, I mean, you don't run Banelings into a queen. It just doesn't make sense. They do so little damage compared to the health of that queen. You know, the queen isn't light. And,
yeah,
I mean, they do extra damage against buildings. It just, I did not like anything about that. Maybe trying to get the splash hit the queen and something else. That's about all I can think of.
With Ling battle over here, the wind chasing him out. Meanwhile, a Blender over here, he's going to lose an Overlord. I feel like Miso has lost his cool on some level.
Yeah, and look at this. Just so many Zerglings, though, for Miso here. Will he be able to hold this off? The queen may be taken out by the wind.
And the wind does butcher the queen here. And it looks like he may be butchering any plans in the future here for Miso to win this. He's going for drones now. One is down. Could be two. Could be two. And nope, he does. Nice micro there by Miso.
But a lot of drones for both players right now. And
see
24 versus 23.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the wind only has one more drone. But he does have that queen sitting there. Using those creep tumors a bit. Has so much defense right now. Very, very close economy. Look at this. The drones just keep on being made by both players.
As you can see here,
tech, yeah.
layer on the way. Now, remember, as far as the wind goes, oh, actually, the wind is, of course, also making a layer as well. More Lings continue to move through here. I don't know what his plan is with this, because there's actually spine crawlers everywhere.
There are so many spines, and he's going to see he can't do anything with that, but it gives him good scouting intel. Runs into the natural base.
Pretty expensive scouting intel.
And, you know, both players actually in pretty decent positions right now, and Miso is actually going to go ahead and pull ahead in drone count, 37 to 35. And that's a very important thing in ZVZ. Now, the wind, what is your plan, buddy? Because he has actually been mining gas quite a while. He's got his layer up, and at his natural base, the wind does have a spire. So we look at that production key.
There
Spires
it is.
for both players being made.
Spire right here, guys. And double gas over here now for Miso. Miso also going to get a spire right over here.
You know, their economy is quite close right now. You know, their tech structure is quite close right now. The only huge difference that I see is that there's more spine crawlers up for the win. So that's actually pretty cool because it's going to stop any Ling counterattacks, which happen a lot in Mutaling versus Mutaling.
You know, you can see that Miso feels like he has the advantage because he's growing creep tumors across the map.
Yeah.
So he feels like eventually he's going to want to attack his opponent.
Yeah.
And get those Lings there quite quickly.
And another great thing about creep tumors that a lot of people don't think about, even if you don't need the creep, it's great to extend it just because you gain vision.
Yeah.
You actually feel so much safer with a bunch of creep tumors in front of you. You get to see all sorts of units coming in.
So right now, looking at the unit counting station here, Miso ahead with 47 drones to 44, so that's a lead. Not a huge lead, but you know, in ZVZ, a mirror matchup, that is more significant than it would be if it was like, you know, a PBT, for instance.
Yeah, quite true.
Oh, interesting. Look at it here. This is an old school trick.
Yeah.
The wind
Extra
hiding
gas.
a hatchery here. He just wants extra gas.
If we look at the production tab real quick, we have, wow, it looks like Miso is not going to go Spire. In fact, he's getting Hydralisk range and Roach speed.
So the Spire was... That's
Spire
weird.
was for naught.
It's a fake.
And +1 Mutalisk armor there. A lot of mutas for the win right now. Will he have enough anti-air at this exact moment to hold this off?
This could give the wind the timing right now to get ahead in drones. His opponent ahead in 3 drones. Will he do it? And
Yep.
1 drone down, 2 drones down.
Drones die so quick to mutas. Look at this. This is beautiful by the wind. Using these mutas and their advantage right now, killing so many drones.
And he gets out before the Hydros can get over there. So now the advantage swings back into the Wind's favor.
5 drones more at this point in time. And he sees all the tech switches. So now he's going to have time to go ahead and decide what to do against that. And
Banelings.
Yeah, he's going to get Baneling's speed and try to take out the Hydras that way.
Great against Hydralisks right here. Hydralisks actually terrible against Banelings.
Yeah, they're pretty bad against Banelings.
Hydralisks deal damage fast, but they get killed very fast.
Yeah, very low hit points on those Hydras. Now, the very interesting thing here is it's really, really risky to Mutaling Bane in the late game because Infestors with Fungal Growth own all 3 of those units in a way that I can't say on television tasteless. It is actually nasty. Look at this. Taking out the Creep Tumors. Beautiful. Making those Hydras slower. That is exactly what he wants to do.
He does have a few Roaches over here with the mix. Now, the Roaches can tank the damage pretty well. We don't see Banelings just yet.
No, he's going to want to wait till the last second to make those if possible. But, if we see a lot of Infestors out of Miso and very good Infestor play, he's going to be the one who wins because that is a superior army. A very well-used Roach Hydra Infestor army is just about the strongest thing you can get in Zerg vs. Zerg.
The Lings move out now. And I got to say, with the Mutas over here attacking and forcing the drones to move, he's going to have Lings over here in the front attacking the Roaches. He's taking out a lot of drones. And now it's going to be all to these Lings down here. But Roaches are pretty strong against Lings. And I don't know if this is going to do any kind of damage. He's not going to get any drones. He does fly back in here, though. Taking out some Hydras.
Very nice play here by the Wind. Taking out a lot of drones. Splitting up the army of Miso. And, Miso, I feel like he's just a little bit outmatched here. He doesn't even have an infestation pit, which means to me that he's just going to all-in one attack with his Roach Hydra army. The Infestors give you a longer game plan,
Well, he doesn't seem to know the solution, basically.
Yeah.
More Lings stream in here. And again, the problem right now for our Zerg player OGS is that he can't defend 2 places at once with these Hydras as fast as they are on creep. And lots of drones are going to bite the dust here. Meanwhile, Hydra's coming back with the Roaches to try to save. The Queen goes down.
Killing Queen so good in ZVZ. You really do need those to keep up on your production. Miso not minding very much. Look at this. Going to take out that Spore Crawler, rather. And it looks like the Wind is just peeling Miso apart. He looks completely unmatched here against the Wind.
The Wind is just toying with his prey right now. And you can see it's one all-in counter attack here. He's hoping that there isn't enough. But remember, this entire game was made out of Spine Crawlers early on for the Wind. So this counter attack not going to be very effective.
Yeah, I can't imagine it working. You can make Banelings. You can make so many Zerglings at once with all these Queens and 3 hatcheries. Has a lot of Mutas as well. And those Spine Crawlers, as you were saying. It looks like this little all-in counter probably not going to work.
All right, and this is going to be the final battle.
Look at that. The Lings on the Hydras. That's what you got to do. Focus on the Hydras. The Roaches can be taken out later. It's the Hydras that really can damage the Mutas.
Yeah, their DPS is so high. And there it is. GG, Miso. Miso dead.
You so funny.
Thank you.
The Wind breezes through his opponent.
Oh.
You like that one?
There's the laugh tracks. Very nice game there by the Wind. Really showing us how to do it. Different styles there, too. I like that.
Yeah, I know. The Wind is showing definitely a superior ZVZ player to Miso. It seems like Miso definitely could use, a little bit better build orders, I feel like. His builds just kind of seem unguided. I don't know. It's just kind of owned.
He didn't seem to have a full grasp on the matchup because you're totally right. Infestors take out all that stuff.
Yeah, as soon as that meter harass comes in, bam.
Yeah.
Fungal growth. Sup, you lose now. You went mutas. Bye.
Well, the Roaches, of course, with their range, and the Hydras with the range, are just going to kill the Banelings and stuff like that. So he didn't know the solution, but people are still learning this game. Artosis and I are still learning this game. And
everyone is.
Everybody is. So you're going to have an interview with the Wind.
That's right. I hope you guys left a lot of good questions on GOMTV.net. Go ahead, leave questions during the next match for both players. Whoever wins, I'm going to go ahead, interview them, and I'll shout you out if we use your question.
And I'm sure your interview will go better than your interview with David. I really hope so. So stay tuned, guys. Don't go anywhere. This is Tasteless and Artosis, and what I feel like is probably going to be our shortest day yet. I'm kind of sad.
Yeah, no, we're just ripping through these games, man.
Yeah.
Our next match is going to be Gerard Prime against Clyde, and we'll talk more about that later, but I think that's going to be really quick as well.
It's going to be so cool. I cannot wait. Special thanks to our sponsors at GOMTV. Special thanks to Blizzard. Special thanks to everybody at home who's watching. We love StarCraft so much. We love you guys. And we will be right back with our final and probably most epic game of the day.